Hey, Shalom once again. All praise to Yahweh Shema Shai. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Yahweh Shema Shai Brakathum to your hopefully elect. And this is going to be a continuation back with a part two of the lesson that I was doing earlier, going into how um, you know I think I titled it somewhere along the lines of like the hell with this life, because that's the spirit that the elect are going to come in at the end of the day when it's all said and done. As I was saying before, Yahweh Shemal Shah, he purposely designed it and had it set up to where it's just one thing after the next, or as the saying goes amongst our communities, man, if it's not one thing, it's another. All right, because I'm going to get this real quick and I'm going to go back to what I was reading in Revelation. I'm going to get this real quick in a second. Second, Second Corinthians 12. Second Corinthians 12 and verse 7. Unless I should be exalted above measure through the abundance of the revelations, there was given to me a thorn in the flesh, the messenger of Satan to buffet me, lest I should be exalted above measure. Because, on another note, all around, all together, Yahweh Shabbat Shah keeps us, he has to keep us humbled. All right? We have to stay in a constant state of humility. Because pretty much Apostle Paul was saying here, because, the scriptures go into, to roughly paraphrase, where there's much knowledge, it can it can puff you up. You can become proud, you know. But again, to keep us a base, to keep us humbled at all, just all around. All right. Yahweh Shema Shah constantly, just it's just something that keeps us in this state of reminder that this is not our rest. Because the point being that going into this thorn in the flesh, now whatever that was for Apostle Paul to keep him humbled, all right, nevertheless it applies to all of us, because again, it's just that and I just imagine, you got like some type of thorn in your flesh, some type of affliction where it just keeps you in a constant state of being uncomfortable, unsettled. All right, and that's how it needs to be. And again, in order for us to, the Lord is reminding us that this is not home. This is not our rest. So, like I said, with that being said, Yahweh Shema Shai is constantly reminding us on why, you know, because we seek a new world, a new world to come, man. Right? Let me see if I can find this real quick. See if I can find this real quick. And just bear with me, because I don't know how it was exactly worded. No, I can't find it. Because I just mentioned how you know, the the new world to come, that's what we're fighting for. All right. You know, that's what we're seeking out there. All right, the new world to come. Because like I was saying before, this, what we can see physically, what's tangible, this ain't it. All right. Like I was saying in the first part, man, the water to Yahweh Shemal Shah, that this ain't it. Because if this was it, as I always say, we're done. You know, we're finished. But again, it's necessary, like I was saying, why Yahweh Shemal Shah has to keep reminding us, all right, you know, like I read before, man, keeping that thorn in our flesh, just constant discomfort and, you know, unease, man, unsettled. Because again, we develop this mindset, and that's why the scripture says, man, it's better to be in the house of sorrow rather than to be in the house of feasting. Because being in the house of sorrow, where your spirit is just constantly vexed, man, it keeps us in this certain, look at that, almost an accident. Look at that, man. Almost a car crash. And I've been seeing a hell of a lot of those lately, man. Almost caused an accident. But at any rate, like I was saying, being in the house of sorrow, it keeps us in this constant state of mind. It keeps us in the spirit of, it basically keeps us in the right spirit that it keeps us in the spirit that we need to be in. Right? Because again, with this constant vexation, man, it's just like, man, you know, you're constantly putting up prayers against this place, constantly putting up curses. You know, we were just constantly in a state of where we're constantly just in this spirit of just wanting to see this place go down, man. And you know, and that's where the Lord needs us to be. All right, that's where we have to be. It's for our benefit. So, you know, more and more, I know me, at least personally, I understand why is like it tells you in the book of James, when, you know, you fall into these diverse temptations, to be glad, to rejoice, so to say, you know, because yeah, the shit hurts, but again, the Lord is doing us a favor at the end of the day. You know, he's doing us a favor, you know, because like I just said, Yahweh Shemal Shah needs us to be in a state where we're constantly vexed, but it's not for his benefit, it's for our benefit. Because the Lord don't need anything from us at the end of the day. It's for our benefit. You see, it's better this way. And to those that may not know and understand, well, if you're of the elect, eventually you'll get it. Why it's better this way? Why it's needful for us to be in this, you know, why we need this constant thorn in our flesh, right? Because with that being said, like I said, man, it just puts us in a state, you know, where we're just like, man, the hell with this, you know, as I've touched on in the first part, you know, this ain't life. We're not living, you know, the hell with this life. Everything in this life, so-called life that we live, is corrupted, is polluted, is tainted. Our women, our children, everything. You see? And that's why I was saying we are fighting for something far more greater, man. That incorruptible crown, where we're gonna have women that aren't polluted, never been touched by another man. Our women are gonna actually be our women in the kingdom, be for us. I said it before, you know, our women, man. Listen, we're gonna be able to go to high holy day events in the kingdom, bring all of our families, right? And brothers aren't gonna be looking at other wives lusting. Our wives aren't gonna be looking at brothers in a lustful manner. Our wives are gonna be for us. You know, they're gonna be all into us. We're gonna actually be able to call them our women. They're actually gonna be our women, our children. Because, you know, as of right now, our children, they don't belong to us. They belong to the state. And, you know, you get that right up right when you sign that birth certificate, man. You know, our children, they belong to the state. We can't even enjoy our children on this side, man. We can't enjoy them and love them the way that we want to. Well, everything on this side is corrupted, it's polluted. So, you know, again, when it just comes down to it, it's just like the hell with this place, man. The hell with this life. Like I've said, like I've been saying, and I'm probably going to continue to say, we're just pilgrims passing through. right? But as I was mentioning, because when it comes down to the detachment, because the time is coming where we're gonna have to, some brothers are gonna have to literally leave behind their wives and children. And again, that may be a hard pill to swallow, but hey, it is what it is. The hell with it. All right, because some brothers that got wives, some of our wives are gonna turn their back on us and end up going to take that MOTB. They're gonna secretly take the children and take that MOTB. And some brothers are gonna fold because of that. Well, my wife took it, the children took it. I might as well take it. I love my woman, and then they're gonna end up taking it because of that. Well, the elect, all right, because we're gonna have to ride this wave, Lord willing, we're of that number, man, to the bitter end, because that's exactly what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a bitter end. It's gonna be real bitter. But this is why the Spirit is on us, and the way the Lord has things play out in our personal walk is for a reason, for us to be able to, for us to get in that mindset to where we're just numb. We're just, because I was talking to a brother a while ago, man, and sometimes we can forget that certain brothers, they're not built up to other brothers that are like seasoned. Because just me personally, and it's easier said than done, all right. But me personally, I'm already to a point where, if I gotta see my wife, my children get offed, then so be it. And some may look at that like, damn, brother's cold-hearted, but it is what it is. Because I'll get them back on the other side. I'll receive them again on the other side. Because like I said, I was talking to another brother, man, a while ago about how I was talking to a brother about this, and like I said, it took me back because we could forget sometimes that other brothers, they're not on a certain level yet. Because he was telling me about, like, when it comes down to it, man, he can care less about his life, which is a good attitude to be in. But the brother mentioned that he had a rib himself, and it's like, damn, man, and I get it because I was there, and other brothers, we were at that point. It's like, Lord, what about my wife? What about my children? And our loved ones, and but we can't get all bent out of shape but hurt over it. It is what it is at the end of the day, man. Whatever we lose on this side, remember, we're going to get it back and better, perfected in its perfected state. Like I mentioned, with wives, children, everyone's going to be in their right mind. We're going to see them again. Don't worry about it. Death is not the end all be all. And once we get to that point where we realize death is not the end all be all, because people simply don't understand the concept of death. Like I was mentioning in the first part, oftentimes you see people, man, so-called dying, going to spiritual realm. Man, they got it good, man. They're good. They're at rest. And we're all down here in the flesh, weeping and woohoo and ha-ha, and then they're looking down on us like, man, what's he tripping about? What are they tripping about? I'm good. It's y'all I need to be, it's y'all that need to be concerned. Because like the scriptures say, even when the wicked perish, all right, they're even at rest. When the so-called wicked die, or excuse me, when the wicked so-called die, even they're in the spiritual realm. They're at peace. So don't worry about it. Death is not the end all be all. But we have to go through what we go through to, the more detachments, and the more we just have this mindset of where it's just like, the hell with this place, the easier it's going to be for the hopeful elect, for us, if it comes down to death, because it is going to come down to death to some of us. We're ready to go, We're ready to go. It reminds me of the 7 sons, the mother and her 7 sons. You had it went down. Now all the brothers pretty much died gruesome deaths. And when it came down to the very last, right? He basically told Esau, while he was speaking, he was like, man, he was basically rushing him. Let's do this. I think he stuck his tongue out, or he basically offered himself up. He was like, man, let's do this. Let's, enough with the talking. And that's how we are now. Now we understand that at the end of the day, the what the Lord said has to play out. So, but at the same time, it's like, Esau, what are you waiting for? It's like, let's go, let's get on with this already, man. Because it's like Esau, he's pussyfooting around, man. It's like, let's get on with it. You talk wicked elites, what are y'all waiting on? Let's get on with this, man. Let's dance. That's where we're at with it. Because even if it comes down to death, man, so be it. All right, just know that whoever is put to death, whoever is martyred for Yahweh Shema Shah, just know you did it. You finished your course, and you got an angel waiting to deliver you up to Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Just know that. Right when you so-called die, right at that transition, just know there's an angel waiting to deliver you up to Yahweh Shema Shai with your crown, incorruptible. You see? So, again, it takes some, experience and, all of our hells and afflictions and things that we go through for us to get to the point where, hey, we got to be ready to accept death. And this is why going to Revelation 12. Revelation 12 and 11 again. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb, because, hey, Esau, man, he's going to... that spirit of when you, I think it's in the book of Isaiah, it talks about when you read in the history, going to that this guy Rab Shakah, which basically he pushed that spirit of fear on Israel, because that's pretty much the spirit that Esau's going to come in. People are going to be getting put to death on live television, and it's going to be publicized and all this other things. It's going to put fear in people. Esau, he's going to come in that spirit of fear, like that spirit of Rab Shakah. He's going to push this fear. All right, people like to talk shit that we're fear mongers. Well, Esau, he's going to come with it. He's going to come with that fear tactics, man. And a lot of people are going to fold because of that. You see? But hey, to the hopeful elect, we don't give a shit. All right, we don't give a damn. Do what you got to do already. Because the sooner he makes his move, the sooner he does what he's got to do. Hey, the sooner, that's just one step, one step closer to being in the kingdom. So the hell with this shit. So again, Revelation 12 now. Revelation 12 and 11 again. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto the death. Because again, it's going to be a bitter end. But hey, so be it. All right, whatever the Lord's will be, hey, so be it. Yeah, some of us are going to get martyred. Right? It's going to be a tough thing for all of us, the hopeful elect, man, because hey, the scriptures say, and he that endureth until the end shall be saved. So it's going to be a bitter fight until the bitter end. It's going to be a fight until the bitter end. All right, and however it plays out for each and every one of the elect, hey, we can care less about this shit, man. We don't give two shits about none of this, man. We make dues with what we got. All right, we take care of business. We do what we got to do. But hey, and until this shit is over, until this nightmare is over, fuck it. The hell with it. We're ready to go, man. We're ready to go. So this is the attitude that we ought to be in, and this is quite frankly the attitude that the elect are going to come in. And you see these people, man, they they love this shit. They look at this shit, man. This shit is a joke. This shit is a joke, And that's why, hey, when these people, this shit is gonna hit it's gonna hit them hard, man. It's gonna hit them hard, man, because they love it here. These people love this shit, man. They think this is it. This is life. You even got some Israelite camps talking about we're in the kingdom already. Believe it or not, you got camps that believe that we are in the kingdom already. And what the hell is this, man? This shit crazy. But hey, man, these people are mindless. These people are done. These people are mindless zombies, man. That's why, hey, when it comes time to detach, hey, these people, they're fucking through. They're through. These people are sitting ducks. They have no idea what's getting ready to happen out here, man. They have no idea what's getting ready to happen. Can't wait to see the look on the faces of these people, man. Man, it's beautiful. I would turn the camera around, but I don't want to attract these people's attention. This shit is done. But again, this is the spirit that the elect are going to come in. All right. I'm going to read it one more time. Revelation 12 and 11. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. And they loved not their lives unto the death. Because again, this ain't living. We're not, this is not life. True life begins, when this is all said and done and Yahweh Shai comes to destroy this place. That's when we're going to be able to truly live. After the nuclear destruction, all right? After the nuclear destruction and Yahweh Shai's here, right? This is when we're going to be able to truly enjoy life. This is when we're going to be able to truly live. This ain't it, man. That's why we say the hell with this place. All right? The hell with this life. So with that, all praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai Barakathum to you hopefully elect. Lord willing, until next time. Shalom.